You're not meant to be somebody else. You're meant to be you right now, here as you are. And you is so freaking special. Like, you are so special. You are amazing. You are incredible. Like, I am in awe of you. You are amazing. You are amazing. Even if you don't feel it deep in your body every second of every day, I want you to know that it's true. You are worthy. You are important. You matter simply by existing. Like, you were born on this planet, and then miraculously you happen to have also taken all the right steps in your life to be here watching this video right now. Like, that is not by chance. That is not an accident. You were chosen to be here. I truly believe that. Like, we were all chosen to be here. We are all here for a reason. And within that, I do also believe that we are all here just to enjoy life. I guess I feel like we are here to enjoy, to have fun, to learn, and to grow as a soul is how I would see it. Like, you're here. You won some kind of lottery that allows your soul to be here. Even if life is really fucking hard sometimes, really painful, really challenging, it's still a gift to be here. And I know that can sometimes be hard to like grasp and agree with and embrace, but I think, on your good days, in your purest heart, that's true. Like, we know it's true that it's a gift to be here in life, even through the ups and downs. But you are here, you are meant to be here, and that's really exciting. Like, God, the universe, source, spirit, however you see it, they don't make accidents, they don't make mistakes. Like, you are not an accident, you are not a mistake. You are meant to be here. You are meant to be here right now in this life as exactly who you are. You're not meant to be in another life. You're not meant to be in another time. You're not meant to be somebody else. You're meant to be you right now, here as you are. And you is so freaking special. Like, you are so special. You are amazing. You are incredible. Like, I am in awe of you. I am proud of you. I am thankful that you are alive. I am thankful that you are who you are. And I think you are so cool and so interesting and so amazing. And I'm like, she's so cool. What does she know what does she know that I don't know? Can't seem to get the right grip, but it's like, oh, she's onto something. She's got something. And that's you. You've got something. Like, you don't need to be anybody else. You don't need to change who you are on this healing journey, on this awareness journey, on this personal sovereignty journey. It is so much about coming back to you, to just feeling like you can be purely, authentically, loudly, bravely, boldly, totally you. Because that's what we want. That's what's gonna serve the planet, the collective, humans, this lifetime, your family, your friends, your neighbors, etc. best is you being exactly who you are. But so many of us go through, I would say everyone goes through things throughout our life, and primarily during our early years. So much of, I forget what part of the subconscious mind it is. I need to look into this more and like really learn it. But part of our subconscious mind essentially kind of solidifies around the age of 7. And up until the age of 7, our brains are more in the wavelength state of when you're like about to fall asleep, just waking up, that kind of like in between. That's more what a child's brain is like. And their subconscious mind, their brain kind of reaches a sort of set point around the age of 7. So we essentially develop the majority of our beliefs around ourselves, around the world, relationships, money, etc. in those first 7 years of our life. So that's coming from our caregivers, right? Our teachers, our peers, but really primarily like our family unit that we grew up in. And oftentimes our family unit, our caregivers, like, I think to some degree or to the most degree, like they are doing their best, but they're usually not coming to us as a parent or a caregiver from an intentional place of trying to help us shape us to be our best self, because really most people don't know the impacts that our beliefs, our subconscious mind, etc., like the thoughts and the things we hear about the world, most people don't really know how much that affects us. So most people aren't intentionally creating their lives, and therefore they're not intentionally creating their kids' lives either. So we often, as we grow up, we come with beliefs like, I'm too much, I shouldn't ask for help, I'm a burden, I'm not enough, people don't want me, like, I'm too loud, I'm too fat, I'm too ugly, right? I have too much hair on my body. Whatever it may be, we grow up with these beliefs. And so it can be hard for us to see ourselves as amazing, as incredible as we are. And I get that. And that's where that's coming from, is those beliefs that we've taken on over the years through our family systems, our peers, our school system, our experiences, like everything we've been through in our lives, the media, what we're seeing on TV, now what we're seeing on Instagram, YouTube, like this all affects us and can really get in the way of us seeing ourselves as we truly are. And oftentimes us seeing ourselves as others see us, right? Because like I said, I think you're freaking amazing, but you might not be feeling that in this moment. It's like other people oftentimes, you know, we have friends, we have family, we have people we barely know at the grocery store, like whatever it is, but they think we're amazing. They think good things about us, but we can't like get in touch with that for ourselves. So it's basically, I see it like an onion. Like we're like in the middle of the onion. We're like this, I don't even know. We're right in the middle of the onion. So it's like, you know, onions have all these layers like an ogre, if you get the reference. Okay. So anyway, I see it like these onion layers, that it's like these onion layers we're living through. So it's like I have an onion layer I need to peel off of, like I'm a burden, I'm not wanted, money is hard to come by, I need to work harder. Like these are just the layers of the onion that we're peeling off to get to the core of the onion, which is actually us. Like we're not the whole onion, we're the heart, the core of the onion. So that's why it is so important to get to intentionally work with our beliefs and to intentionally work to peel back these onion layers so that we can be ourselves and love ourselves and like ourselves and show up in the world like so totally and authentically us that we can't be replicated. And then it doesn't seem like we're trying to replicate anybody else, you know? But like the world needs you and exactly what you have to offer: your thoughts, your dreams, your intuition, your humor, your art, your creativity, your kindness, whatever it may be. Like the world needs that. We need you to be you, exactly as you are, exactly as you are. And I know it can feel hard. I know it can feel scary. Like, well, if I put myself out there, or like we talked about all the filters we've been through, but it can feel like we might be rejected. There might be an argument. It's not safe to show up as myself. This person won't want to be my friend anymore. My Instagram audience won't like me. My partner's going to get upset. Whatever it may be, I get it. Like there's obstacles to being ourselves, or perceived obstacles to being ourselves, perceived sacrifices, perceived losses. But at the end of the day, it's like, if you are fully yourself, whatever falls away, whatever rejects you is meant to fall away. Like it's not meant to be in your life if it doesn't love you and want you and respect you and accept you fully as you are, as you were born to be, from God, from the universe, from spirit. Like that's who you're here to be. So anything that doesn't like that, that falls away because of that, is meant to fall away. Okay? I know that can be uncomfortable, but it is safe for you to be yourself. It is safe for you to be yourself. It is wanted for you to be yourself, because if you're not showing up fully as yourself, maybe it feels safer. I'm not ruffling any feathers. I'm not fully putting myself out there to get rejected, right? But it's kind of like you're just half-assing everything. You know, it's like if you're not showing up fully as yourself, we just miss out on so much. We miss out on experiencing the life that's truly going to be fulfilling for us, that's truly going to bring us happiness. We miss out on that if we're not being our authentic selves, because we don't end up creating that. We don't end up experiencing that. We don't end up aligning with it, manifesting it. So we miss out on a life that's potentially the one that's going to fulfill us and bring us happiness. We miss out on the right connections, the right opportunities, and we let ourselves down because, you know, when we get to our final days, and maybe if we're lucky, we'll know it's our final days, right? We might not. We might go out with no warning, or we might have time to reflect on our lives. But it's like, if you're in that time of reflection and you've been holding yourself back your whole life, you haven't been being you, you've been playing a role, wearing a mask, showing up from a place of fear, showing up in a way you feel like you need to be safe or fit in, how do you think you're going to feel about your life in your final days? Do you think you're going to be like, yeah, I'm so glad I did that. I'm so glad I was never my authentic self. I'm so glad I contorted myself and put myself into a box and pretended to be somebody else and held myself back and never actually let myself be seen, never actually let myself shine. Yeah, I'm so glad I did that. Do you think that's how you're going to feel? Probably not. If that's how you spend your life, you're probably going to, and you're able to see that at the end, you know, that's probably going to be a bummer for you. You're probably going to be like, wow, I really wish I went full out and allowed myself to be myself and allowed myself to be seen and did the things I wanted to do and said the things I wanted to say and show up as the person I wanted to do, and wish I would have danced that one time when I wanted to dance, or said that thing, or went on that vacation, or followed my dreams, or shared that piece of intuition, or just whatever it is. Like, you're going to be like, I wish I would have just been myself. Because at the end of the day, it's like, I often feel like we take things so much more seriously than they need to be taken, or we kind of focus on the wrong things, which is like, I need to fit in. I don't want to be judged. I don't want to ruffle any feathers. I need to be liked. I don't want to be rejected. Like, we're focusing on the wrong things here. Those things don't really matter that much. You are judging yourself so much more harshly than anybody else is judging you. So it's like the things that you think are a big deal, that are doing something wrong, that you shouldn't do, it's like those things don't really matter. Like, people probably aren't going to reject you or judge you as much as you think they are. So just be yourself. I just want to encourage you to be yourself, especially if you feel like you've been holding yourself back lately, holding yourself back all your life. Like, just try this on. Everything is a practice. Everything is just something you try. Life is an experiment. Like, have fun. Don't put too much pressure on it. I'm not saying you need to 100%, like, you need to go out and start your YouTube channel and you need to start showing up for yourself and blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm saying, try this idea on. Try this idea on that. Let me think on this for a second. I am just right as I am, and the best thing I can do is be me. I am just right as I am, and the best thing I can do is be me. That is what I want you to try on. I want you to try on that belief. Try it on today, try it on tomorrow, try it on, okay? Try it on the rest of your life, but we don't have to commit is what I'm saying. I'm saying just try it on for today. Just try it on for today. So go forward, practice this belief, hear this thought over and over in your head, I am just right as I am, and the best thing I can do is be me. And see how that being part of your inner dialogue affects the way that you show up as yourself and show up in your life. Because the more that you're able to strip away those onion layers of unsupportive beliefs, of unsupportive identities, which it is all flexible, you can, the more you strip those away, and the more you practice positive thoughts like this that encourage you to be yourself, that encourage you to love yourself, those new neural connections are going to form in your brain. Those new thoughts are going to become more of your habit, more of what you're regularly hearing in your brain, and that is how it becomes more of your identity. So you will begin to shift your identity away from someone that feels like they have to hide who they are in some way or aspect, into someone that is living fully, vibrantly, authentically, confidently as themselves. I really hope that you join me in this work, because again, you are incredible, you are amazing, you matter, and you deserve to believe that about yourself. The world needs who you are and what you have to offer in any way, shape, or form, okay? Thank you so much for spending some time with me today, to allowing me to share these ideas with you. I'm pretty new to my YouTube journey, so I'm still really learning to speak on camera and to share my ideas effectively. It is really important to me that I get to share what's on my heart, but also that I do it in a way that you actually want to watch and it's actually helping you and you're not like, what is she talking about? So that's where I'm at. We're only going to get better from here. The videos are only going to get better from here. So thank you so much for being here in the beginning and watching and supporting. And with anything I share, if you find it helpful, if you find that it makes a difference in your day and your life, this is the work I am here to do. So please, it would be so meaningful to me if you share this video with someone else, share my channel with someone else, like the video, comment on the video. Like, any little thing you do like that adds to our web of impact and truly makes such a big difference. So thank you for doing those things. I know when I watch a video that is impactful for me, I love to like it. I will often share it on my social media or in like my courses and coaching. But I love to support other creators, other messages that have been helpful and supportive to me, and it all matters. So thank you.